This is Ken Pilot, the Smart Energy Summit here in Austin, Texas, with Gene Wang of People Power.
Yes.
And we're looking at an example of what you guys do. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what we're looking at, Gene?
Sure. So People Power is building energy applications that are engaging, easy to use, fun, and we also are giving real-time feedback to both consumers as well as office workers from our energy services platform. Here you can see that unfortunately my house is spending $239 as we speak. I'm now being charged 11 cents per kilowatt hour. Our platform actually keeps track of the rates data for most of the utilities in the U.S. So we actually have tariff rate plans, and we are able to keep track of, when my rate jumps from 11 cents to 19 cents to even more. So we can really provide consumers with not just an average what the nation pays, but what they are paying right now. So we have this nice dashboard here. We can analyze the data so that we can see how I'm spending my data or my consumption. So we can also get projection so that you can see I'm in the green. If I was at risk of blowing my budget, I'd be in the yellow. If I've already blown my budget, I would be in the red. And one of the best ways to get people to save is by committing to a budget, and then we help them track their progress against that. So you set your goal, hopefully even publicly, and then you can get alerts, just get emails, and so you don't actually have to go back into the system to see how you're doing. And then we also control climate. So a lot of spending in the home is done out of your HVAC system. So I can go right into my my living room, and I can turn down my thermostat. And I've actually just done that. So we support both this kind of manual setting as well as kind of a scheduling of the thermostat control. We also supply weather information and so on. And then we also do dynamic plug load management. So one of the best ways to save money without sacrificing lifestyle is by turning off vampire devices when they're not being used. So vampire power consumption is pervasive. I've read that homes can be wasting, 30% of their consumption just based on vampire power consuming because, we're also gadget.
Right.
We're a gadget.
Let's look at this.
Yeah. So one of the things that we can do, this is my home entertainment center, and what I have done is I can program it. And so that every night it turns off when I sleep, and so let's see, it's going to turn off at midnight, and then it turns back on at 6 a.m. And then on the weekdays it turns off at 10 a.m. and then turns back on at 2 p.m. before the kids get home. So basically, we make it very easy to save. And in this case, my system, I save about $50 just very easily, and it doesn't inconvenience anybody.
Well, and do you want to speak to some of the plugs that you have coming out, be able to control those?
Sure. Yeah. So this application here, we actually won the AT&T Power Your Future contest. Over 100 companies competed, and we emerged victorious. We just actually, when we accepted the award in front of 3,000 people at this big, huge theater event at CES, we demonstrated also our new application, the Monster Power Control app, with these Monster plugs. So these are coming out in April, so very soon. Next month they'll be hitting the market. These are basically 3-socket power control modules that protect your stuff, and very, very low cost. So you can get started with the Monster Gateway and plug, kind of the entry level $99. You can get started, plug this into your home entertainment center or your home office situation or in your kitchen, and automatically save, cut your waste, and save money. So also they protect your stuff. So I think with this device you get $300,000 worth of insurance against fire damage and so on. Wow. So yeah, we're real excited to be working with Monster. They're a great company. They have, the Monster Beats. They have the Lady Gaga Heartbeats. They have,
and now they have people power.
People power Monster controller.
And so one of the other things is you also have made this engaging from a social aspect. You have gaming too.
That's right. Yeah. So one of the things that we have is we have the ability to compare consumption, so that I can, for example, see my house versus others very easily. And if I'm feel like bragging, I can just click here and I can just post to Facebook.
You're doing pretty good there. It looks like
pretty good there. Yeah, that's right. Then I can also compete. So this is our energy game, and it's really hard. I'm not going to embarrass myself on this interview by kind of failing my own game, but I will show you the leaderboard, where we can see, some people, like this guy John F. I don't know who he is, but 90,000 points. So, it's really an addictive thing. They just keep playing and playing and winning points and so on. The next person is 12,000 points.
Yeah, so he's really kicking everyone's rear end. So, but I don't notice your name in there, Gene. But
it's I'm not the it's a hard game actually. It's you gotta be pretty dedicated to
well, that may make it very engaging. So, who's using this in terms of? Do you have utilities white labeling this, or how are you getting this out to the market?
Yeah, we're not really going through the utility channel. We're focusing on manufacturers like Monster and others, and we're also focusing on working with service providers like AT&T and others to get the message out to the people, and really, make it very simple, make it very affordable, make it fun, make it engaging, do comparisons, goal setting, behavioral science techniques, and going through those channels to really white label our solution and make it popular and make it make sense to most people.
So is your business model then to charge these OEMs and the service providers so that they can white label the service?
Yes, our business model is to find win-win solutions with manufacturers and service providers, and not necessarily charge them everything up front, but on an ongoing basis with the success and momentum of the offering.
And I would assume that they are bundling your app in as part of their offering.
Yeah, Monster is actually bundling the people-powered Monster app with every device, and it comes for free. There is no monthly subscription or anything like that. And then we are hoping that people will be so happy with the out-of-box setup and the fact that it's cool that they can turn on and off their stuff from anywhere in the world, that they're going to add more, and that way we continue to help monetize the engagement of the consumer.
Well, and are you seeing that the continuing engagement of the consumer, once they start playing that 90,000 point game, do they keep going?
Absolutely, and that's really what we need to work on as an industry, to be relevant, to be kind of fit into the lifestyle of people, so that it is something that they set up and then keep getting benefit from throughout time and add to. And our vision is that eventually these smartphones, which are used for a lot more these days than just making phone calls, really become the universal remote control for your Internet of Things. So you're just able to control all your stuff easily, simply, cleanly, reliably and gain convenience, gain control, and save money.
So I guess it's beyond set and forget. It's set, forget, and then engage.
That's right. Absolutely. Absolutely. I think part of it is set and forget to make it really easy,
right.
But part of it is making it fun, giving you points, allowing you to win things, allowing you to really show that you're part of a bigger movement. And I think, especially speaking to the younger generation, who really wants to have a planet that's nice to live on for the future, that's really important. People Power, by the way, is not just a company. We're a band.
Oh, really?
We have a band. We're performing for Earth Day on April 22nd in San Francisco on the Civic Center Plaza on the main stage. 22,000 people are coming to Earth Day, and we are a band that is focused on getting the message of cutting your energy waste, energy efficiency, and saving money at the same time, and bringing that to the people.
Well, Gene, power to the people then.
That's right.
Great seeing you. Nice meeting you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Ken.